Welcome to Steins Gate. I'm Nux, and this is my first time knowing anything about Steins Gate. I know nothing about the games. I know there's an anime. There's probably a manga. Probably. I don't know. I know nothing about the game at all. I know that it's made by the same people that made Danganronpa and all that other cool stuff. So here we go. Even quite coincidence part of fate's design. I'm not losing it. I'm perfectly sane. What I speak now is the absolute truth, not some childish fantasy. No matter how trivial something may seem, it has potential to shape the future. Have you heard of the butterfly effect? If not, look it up. Then you'll understand how careful you must be. Unfortunately, I didn't understand. If only I had realized how dangerous my actions were, then I wouldn't have lost her. The future wouldn't have turned out like this. But how could I have known? How could I have known that by pressing that button, I would decide the fate of all mankind? Just think about it. The average human perceives just 1% of his environment. That's crazy. We're not nearly as clever as we like to think. We go about our lives oblivious to millions of different things that happen around us every day. Even when something catches our eye, our brain forgets it a moment later. I want to tell the me back then, don't do anything careless. Don't do anything rash. Pretend you didn't see that. Pay more attention. The hand of conspiracy was always closer than you thought. Just waiting for the right moment to strike. Interesting. Okay. Pretty cool. So, the universe has a beginning, but it has no end. Infinite. Planner and base story. Okay, that's credits. Stars too have a beginning, but are by their own power destroyed. Finite. History teaches that those who hold wisdom are often the most foolish. The fish in the sea know not the land. If they too hold wisdom, they too will be destroyed. It is more ridiculous for man to exceed, I didn't see that, than for fish to live ashore. This may also be called God's final warning to those who rebel. Steins Gate. Spooky. Okay. I want to say some more stuff, but I don't know if they're going to start talking. Okay, so this is made by the same people, I think, that made like Danganronpa and the Nonary games, both of which I've played all the way through and loved. And I didn't know anything about Steins Gate other than that it was a visual novel type horror game, maybe? And I know just by the Nonary games that they excel at these time travel mysteries, so I'm looking forward to it. Hey, what are you mumbling about? There's no sound from the phone against my right ear, only silence. It is very loud. I hope that it's not too loud, and I don't want to escape. Okay. I am baking in the summer sun. Sweat slowly slides down my chin, drips onto the asphalt. Okarin? Okarin? Girl is standing in front of me. She calls my name with an inquisitive tilt of her head. We're about to infiltrate deep into enemy territory, yet despite the imminent risk of death, there's no hint of tension on her innocent, childlike features. I cover my phone's mouthpiece and turn to the girl with an index finger to my lips. What's up? You talking to someone? I nod and put my phone back to my ear. Still no sound from the other side. The contact is wise to maintain silence. The whole area could be bugged. No, I was just talking to someone. Everything's fine. I'm about to infiltrate the assembly hall. Still no reply. Looks like they just want my report. It's too dangerous to waste time talking here anyway. Yeah.
Dr. Nakabachiは抜け駆けをした。
Dr. I'm bad at Japanese names, I'm so sorry. Yeah, Dr. Nakabachi just got the jump on us, but I'll make sure he tells us everything.
何？機関が動き出しているだと。
The organization's already on the move. I open my eyes wide to match my shocked tone. The girl turns towards me in surprise. I sigh, shaking my head, and I rub my temples. I see. So, the choice is Steins Gate. Sai Kongu. I speak the parting words, pocket myself from Steins Gate. Some know it as fate. To others, it is the will of God. You could count on one hand the people in this world aware of its true nature. In any case, we should begin arbitration. I advance towards Radikan, which is just across the street from the station. Okay, interesting. I like the art style a lot. It's really like, I want to say rustic, but I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for. Of course, this is the enemy territory. I can't just stride through the front door like an average person. I bypass the elevators and escalators and head to the 8th floor by the stairwell. But I only make it to the 7th floor before I have to stop and rest. Who's the one on the phone? The girl, Shina Mayuri, immediately resumes our conversation. She followed me all the way here, and she isn't even short of breath. I, on the other hand, am gasping for air with my hands on my knees. Who would have thought an 8-story building would be so tall? I turn to Mayuri while wiping the sweat off my brow. If I told you, I'd have to kill you. Oh, wow. Thanks, Okarin. Mayuri smiles happily, doesn't pry any further. As always, she is quick to understand my position. Oh, also they made AI, which is another like time travel-y story. So, and I've played through that one and loved it too. It's not really time travel, is it? We've known each other since we were both little. Mayuri is 16, 2 years younger than me, so she's more like a little sister than a typical childhood friend. I've been looking out for her as long as I can remember. I used to hope that Mayuri might become the key to Steins Gate, but now I've reconsidered. I don't want that terrible fate for her. She should live a normal life. That is my present wish. Okay. Ooh. Going up the stairs. We continue to the 8th floor and enter the assembly hall. In front of us stands a cheap-looking stage with a podium and a sign reading Dr. Nakabachi's Time Machine Press Conference. Okay, it is time travel. Okarin. Mayuri insists on calling me Okarin, but it's neither my real name nor my code name. It's just one of those annoying nicknames people use. How many times do I have to tell you, don't call me Okarin? I've always called you Okarin. Oh, I've always called you that. That was then. I have since become the insane mad scientist hunted by secret organizations the world over. This is gonna be really hard if I can't turn off I don't know. But that's too hard to remember. In any case, Hyoyun Kyoma is my true name. And besides, it doesn't even sound like Okabe Rintaro. I don't know why I give that like a Spanish whatever. You're weird. Cease your foolish laughter. Okabe Rintaro may be my real name, but I have rejected it, for it is stupid. I also hate the derivative Okarin. Come on, it sounds like the Elf Boy's blue pipe thing. Ocarina? So, Okarin, can I ask you something? In one ear and out the other. She's just been calling me that for 5 years now, so maybe it's time to give up. Only 5 years? You've known each other for 16 years? Whatever. What are we doing here? Wait, you followed me here without knowing why? Yep. She nods without dropping her smile. We're here for Dr. Nakabachi's press conference. Is this weird? I hope it's not weird that I'm reading when he's also reading. I'd turn it off if I could, but then I'd also have problems pronouncing stuff. Whatever. We're standing in the assembly hall on the 8th floor of Radikan. It is here that the conference will be held. Dr. Nakabachi is an inventor. He appears on TV from time to time and has few patents under his belt, but is mostly treated as a curiosity.
記者会見
Press conference?
でも
Where are the
記
reporters?
者さんなんて見当たらない気がするよ
Where is anybody? This is an empty fucking hall. I've scanned the entire hall, but there is no one who looks like a reputable reporter or cameraman. There are only about 10 of us standing in the hall, including me. Consider Nakabachi's moderate media presence and the fact that he claims to have invented a time machine, I would have expected more.
あるいは機関
Could this be the organization where Gates twisted influence? I twist my lips into a sneer. I thought that Nakabachi was like me, a scientist fighting to overthrow the organization. Sorry if you could hear the plane outside, but this press conference suggests other motives at work. Our enemies won't miss this chance.
巻き込まれるの
I
は
prefer not to get wrapped up in this mess. Nevertheless, I'm interested in what he has to say. That's why I'm here, blowing an afternoon of my precious summer holiday. Mayuri ponders my utterance for a while before finally turning her head. You wrapped something? Is it his birthday too?
あ、それを言うならエリマキトカゲだね
Mayuri is known to not only make bad jokes, but to laugh at them too. She's always been special.
前より気をつけろ
Keep your guard up, Mayuri.
おそ
I
らくこの記者
suspect
会見
this won't be a
何
normal
らかの事
conference.
件が起き
Somebody going back in time? I didn't even finish my sentence. Are we under attack? Are they trying to fry our brains with electromagnetic waves? It sounds like it. Is this like the question mic? What is this mic on the left? Dust falls from the ceiling as the floor shakes. We're definitely under attack. It's coming from above, but we're on the top floor. All that's above us is the roof.
地震かな
Earthquake?
震度
Is it
2
magnitude 2?
マグニ
What
チュ
does
ードね
magnitude need again?
震度とマグニチュードって
No time to deal with Mayuri's confusion. Something's not right about this. I bolt out of the conference hall and run up the stairs to the roof, ignoring the no trespassing sign in my way. The door is open. Upon closer inspection, I realize the lock has been broken. I open the door and see a billowing cloud of black smoke. There's some kind of phosphorescent dust sparkling in the air.
爆発だ
An
と
explosion? I can't believe it. Was it really an explosion? My heart is racing. Damn, I don't know what to do. Should I run away? But why an explosion? Terrorists? No, that doesn't fit. I mean, how do you explain that? There's a time machine in the building. Somebody might be, trying to blow it up. What the? A strange machine is sitting in the middle of the roof. It's huge, maybe 3 meters tall. It looks like a satellite. Did that thing cause the shaking just then? Who put it here? Was it Dr. Nakabachi? Is this part of his presentation? Impossible. Even if that were the case, how the hell would he get up here? My head is bursting with questions. All I search for is the courage to approach the machine. A throng of reporters and building staff bursts onto the rooftop. They look just as confused as I am.
近寄らないでください
Please stay back, everybody! And then a woman, who I assume is a staff member, appears to wave us back.
記者会見は予定通り始
The
めま
press
すので
conference will
もうし
proceed
ばら
as
くお待ちく
scheduled.
ださい
Is she trying to hide something? Her response was unusually quick, almost like she's trying to keep me away from that device.
これは匂う
I've got a nose for conspiracies, and this stinks of a cover-up. What are they hiding?
爆発は何だ
What was that explosion? It's a time machine. It probably just appeared out of nowhere and popped onto the roof, right? I want to know, but I shouldn't risk getting any closer. I turn and leave. But not because I'm scared or anything like that. Okay. Staff members lead us all back to the 8th floor. Mayuri is nowhere to be seen. She's not even in the event hall either. Find her on the 7th floor. Several capsule toy machines are lined up next to a plate reading Birthplace of the Japanese PC. Interesting. She's gazing upon them with a wistful look. I breathe a sigh of relief and take out my phone.
俺だ
It's me.
どうも
I've
嫌
got
な
a bad feeling about this. Something's happening. I have no idea what it is.
ああ分かってる
Yeah,
無茶はし
I
ない
know.
ぞ
Don't worry.
俺
I
の
won't
命は
do
欲しいか
anything
ら
to jeopardize this mission.
臭い
Sayo Konguru. After I speak the words and hang up, I'm able to wipe the sweat from my forehead. My sweat is cold. Half of me hopes something will happen, and the other half fears the same thing. Put away my phone and look back at Mayuri. She's still staring at those capsule toys. She didn't seem to be worried about the explosion at all. I can't decide if she's level-headed or just airheaded.
マユリ、何をして
What
る
are you doing?
あのね、
Wow,
ウーパ
I
が欲し
want
い
an
な
Oompa.
って。
Just as I thought. Oh, they're cute. Mayuri points to a capsule machine. The sign on the front says Rainet Kakeru 3D Character Doll Series. Rainet Kakeru is a popular anime series with its own card game spin-off, Rainet Excess Battlers. They even hold international tournaments. Interesting. Upa is the series mascot character. It resembles an elliptical egg with limbs sticking out. It's like some kind of deformed dog. It's what they call an ugly cute character. High school girls find these creatures adorable for some reason. Last year, an ugly frog character was the rage. His name escapes me, though. Is that a reference to something? What is an ugly frog character? Is it... Wait, this was like 2009. Was that like... Was Crazy Frog big in 2008? I have no idea.
やればいい。
The game. Oh, then go for it. Why did I say the game? Go for it. I can't guarantee you'll get an Oopa, though. They all look like they were Oopas. Mary gives me a troubled smile.
でもね、
But
マユシは今、
Mayushi's
100
all out
円
of
玉を
100 yen
切らしちゃっている
coins.
のです。
Mayushi is what Mayuri calls herself sometimes. According to her, it's supposed to have a star at the end. A Mayushi star. But who really cares?
だから、
So, can I
お
borrow
かり
100
おか
yen,
り、
please?
100円貸
She
して。
holds her hand out with a look like a begging puppy. It's like she was planning this from the very beginning. Well, you shouldn't say gimme.
黙ったれるな、マユリ。
Do you think it's that easy, Mayuri?
俺がお前に
You'll
人
get
生
no
の
money from
厳し
me.
さを教えてやる。
Instead, I'll show you just how harsh life really is. I'll put in the thing myself and take it. Put it in the machine slot and spin the lever.
あ
Not gonna. I open the capsule and take out the contents. Mary leans forward eagerly to see what I got.
あ、ウーパだよ。
Oopa.
しかも
It's
メタル、
metal.
メタルウーパ。
Metal Oopa.
それは
Is it
レアなの。
rare?
すごく。
Super rare. While I examine the metal Oopa, a boy who was watching us tries his luck on the same Rainet machine.
あ、普通
Ah,
のウーパだ。
normal Oopa. He looks at my metal Oopa in resentment. Yeah, stupid kid, just... I turn to Mayuri's sparkling eyes, also fixed on the Oopa. Hey, high school girl, you're acting like a little kid. Cute.
では、マユリにく
Her
れたもの
eyes freak me out a little bit, but that's fine. I give this creature of metal to you, Mayuri. Honestly, I don't want it.
本
Really?
当？
Are you sure, Okarin?
ほーいん、
The
今日はだ。
name's Hyuyin Gyoma.
ありがとう。
Thank you, Okarin. Is she doing it on purpose? That's a good
本
question.
日はドクター中鉢による
Thank you all for coming to Dr. Nakabachi's Time Machine Press
誠
Conference.
にありがと
I
うご
hear
ざい
the
ます。
announcement from the floor. Oh, I hear the announcement from the floor above.
どうやら始まるようだな。
Sounds like they're starting. I'm dying here. My voice is... I head to the stairs. But Mayuri doesn't follow.
行くぞ、マユリ。
Let's go, Mayuri.
あー、待って待って。
Just a sec.
名前書かな
I
くちゃ。
gotta write my name. She's preoccupied with the metal Oopa. I go on ahead. There's people in
そ
here
れで
now.
は早速登
Without
場していただ
further
きまし
ado,
ょう。
I am pleased to
発
introduce
明
the
家
inventor.
ドクター中鉢さんです。
Please
皆さん
welcome him with a
盛
big
大
round
な
of
拍手でお迎え
applause.
ください。
Like 3 people. Let's go. Dr. Nakabachi enters the sparse applause. 2 sparse applause. He walks up to the podium. He's already wearing a frown. For some reason, I can feel his irritation from here. Whoa.
ドクター中鉢だ。どうぞよろしく。
I am Dr. Nakabachi. Thank you for coming. Nakabachi takes the microphone and begins to speak, his voice brimming with confidence.
それでは
Now
こ
then,
こに集まってもらった諸君
ladies and
だけに
Allow me to begin
人
my
類史に
theory
残
of
る世紀の
time
大発
travel,
明
the
タイム
greatest
マシンについ
scientific
ての理
breakthrough
論をお
of
教え
the
しよう。
century. Whoa.
タイムマシン
Did he really
あ
build
の
a
人が
time
作った
machine?
の？
Mayuri appears to be writing her name on the metal Oopa. She's a bit late, more ways than one. What did she think a time machine presentation would be about? Take another look around the room. There are about 20 people now, including us, but still no media presence to speak of. So this is the extent of Dr. Nakabachi's fame. No one believes that he invented a time machine. I was interested in what he had to say, true, but my expectations were no higher than the rest of the onlookers. And a good thing they weren't. As he proceeds to explain his time machine design, my curiosity quickly turns to disappointment, then anger. Anime. My roar silenced Nakabachi and draws the eye of every person in the room. You take us for fools? Who the hell are you? Who the hell am I? Someone who knows you for a fraud, that's who. You stole your theory from John to Tider. You call yourself an inventor? Someone throw this man out. You're the one we should throw out, Doctor. Have you no shame? Right to Just then, someone grabs my arm from behind. Quite convinced it's an official here to throw me out, I turn and glare him down. Unhand me, you, Is it the girl? Oh, it is, a girl, not the girl. It's a girl about my age. Her intense stare seems to challenge me. Take a step back. Her face looks somehow familiar. Where have I seen her before? Oh, you're the girl from the anime. We haven't met, but I know her face. It's Makise Kurisu. Makise Kurisu? No. A few days ago, my friend Daru showed me a magazine article titled Girl Genius Gives Lecture in Akihabara. The article was about a 17-year-old girl who had just graduated from an American university. Her thesis was even published in a major scientific journal. Okay. She's cute. Girl Genius, Makise Kurisu. I recognize this stubborn-looking girl from her photograph. She's even wearing the exact same scowl. She's smiling a little bit. No, that is not the exact same scowl. What business could she have? What business could such a genius have with me? She takes a quick look around the room, then turns back to me with a stern expression. Could you come with me for a moment? What's with that attitude? She's obviously not staff. There's no way that Makise Kurisu would be working with someone like Dr. Nakabachi. Which means, no. You're with the organization? Huh? If their tendrils have gotten this far, then I've made a grave mistake. Stop fooling around and come with me. My outburst has already attracted too much attention. Nakabachi, in particular, looks like he wants to rip my head off. It must be mortifying to be exposed as a fraud by a bright young man like myself. Anyway, I mustn't draw more attention to myself. If the organization gets wind of my presence here, it could endanger Mayuri, to say nothing of these ignorant civilians. I let Makise Kurisu lead me out of the assembly hall. Okay. I like the way they look. It looks like she's like in front of a fire. Try anything and people are sure to notice. What will your superiors say then? What are you talking about? She glares at me, quite fiercely at that. Attractive though she may be, there is no coincidence in her eyes. Or is it conscience? Can I scroll up? Oh shit. There's no innocence in her eyes. Beautiful Asian, unmatched in cruelty. My heart beats in exhilaration from the danger. What if I press tab? Okay, I just want to see if I can get to the options to turn off the voiceover. My heart beats in exhilaration from the danger. Looks like the chaos really does get my blood pumping. Enter? I just need to ask you something. What makes you think I'll answer? I know how the organization operates. What's with this organization stuff? Instead of answering, I take out my phone and put it to my ear. It's me. I've been caught by an organization agent. Yes, it's Makise Kurisu. She's a dangerous one. No, it's fine. I'll find a way to. Kurisu suddenly snatches the phone from my hand. What skill? I didn't have time to react.
何をする
What are you doing?
あれ
Huh?
この携帯
Your phone's
電
off.
源誰と話していたんで
Who
す
are you
か
talking to? Is my guy just insane? He seems pretty insane. Her eyes pierce deep into my soul, and I quickly look away. She's good. She's trying to attack my sense of identity in order to cause a mental break. Recover. This isn't enough to sway me.
貴様に答える義理はないが
Your
一応教え
techniques
てやろ
don't
う
work on me.
それは
But I'll tell you
俺以外
anyway.
が触ると自動的に
That's
電
no
源がオ
ordinary
フにな
phone.
る特別
Designed
製
to
の
deactivate
携
the
帯
moment
な
it
の
leaves
だ
my hand.
うわ
Such measures are necessary to maintain secrecy. I know things could get me killed. I don't know what's going on. I thought maybe we were part of a thing, and now it seems we're just a 17-year-old kid lying to ourselves. I quickly retrieved my phone and wiped the cold sweat off my forehead. Whew, that was close.
そう独り言だったの
So,
ね
you talk to yourself. This is bad. Ordinary methods don't work on Makise Kurisu, the genius girl. On the contrary, she's the one psyching me out. Damn, looks like I'll have to make a tactical retreat. If I could just find an opening. She got closer. Suddenly, Kurisu steps up to me with a serious expression. She stares right at me, her huge eyes blazing with strength of will. Such fire, I can't look away. Could someone with such pure eyes really be an organization agent?
さっき私
What were
に
you
何を言おう
trying
とし
to
たん
tell
です
me
か
earlier? Earlier?
さっきとはいつのこ
What
と
are you talking about?
ほんの15分くらい
About
前
15 minutes ago,
会見が
before
始
the
まる前に
conference started. Nonsense. This is the first time we've just met. I was with Mayuri in that Oppa toy 15 minutes ago.
私に
You were
何か
trying
言お
to
うと
tell
し
me
ましたよ
something,
ね
right? You looked really upset.
すごく
Is
悲
this
し
a
そうな
trap?
顔して
Does seem like one of the organization's dirty tricks. Would this girl do something that underhanded?
まるで今にも泣き出
You
しそう
looked
で
like you were
それ
going
に
to
すごく
start crying
辛そうでした
any second.
どうして
Why?
私
Have we met before?
前にあなたと会ったことあ
She
りま
seems
すか
sincere. That makes her even more suspicious. That's right, don't let her beauty fool you. She's a cold, calculating secret agent. If I show the slightest vulnerability, I'm done for.
そういえば
And how do you know my name?
俺は全てお見
My
通しだ
knowledge has no limits. I'm a mad scientist, after all.
天才少女
Genius girl, our
次
next
会う
meeting
時は
shall be as
敵同士だな
enemies. Huh?
さらばだ
Farewell.
うわ
Spin around and take off down the stairs, ignoring her call to stop, like I'd listened to the enemy. Sounds like Kenji from Kadoa
期
Shoujo.
間ね
Damn the
あれほどの
organization.
エージェントを
They
送り
must
込ん
be
でくるとは
serious if they're sending in
全
an
員本気に
agent
なってい
like
るようだ
her.
な
I run all the way down to the 4th floor and check behind me. Once I'm convinced Makise Kurisu not tailing me, I sigh while rubbing my temples.
だが俺はまだ
I
奴らに
can't
捕ま
let
る
them
わけにはい
capture
かん
me
のだ
yet. Well then, what do I do now? My mission was to attend the conference and evaluate Dr. Nakabashi's research. Now that I know he's a fraud, there's no real point in going back. Guess I'll just go home. What is going on? So, from what I can infer, we took the time machine and talked to Kurisu, and we were like in the parallel time where like we were in the doll toy and we were like talking to her somewhere else. I'm assuming. But wait, aren't I forgetting something important? Let's see, what was it? Mayuri. It's Mayuri.
ち
Damn.
マ
I
ユリ
left
を置い
Mayuri
てきた
behind. Mayuri. I knew she'd be a liability. I shouldn't have brought her along. I was trying to prioritize her safety. We got careless. Tried calling her first. If she's alright, then I can just have her meet me here. The phone's on now. With that thought in mind, I take out my phone, I turn it on. And it rings just as I do.
メールか
The song goes hard. Oh my god. A kind of email? Looks like spam, but that's fine. It's not a regular email. There's a video attached. It's from an unknown address. I opened the video file with some trepidation. There's nothing but noise. Is this a prank? Maybe Makise Kurisu's style attack? Maybe the noise is some sort of make people go crazy frequency. No wait, I don't remember giving her my mail address, so I'm probably just thinking too hard. curse myself for being gullible enough to play the video. I have more pressing matters to deal with anyway. Okay. Daru, Phone Wave, Ferris, Mayuri, and Lukao. I stopped the video and called Mayuri's phone from my address book. Mayuri 080-X417-X06. I guess it's our number. Damn, Mayuri. When would you pick up? Looks like I'll have to go back to the assembly hall. But things will get messy if I bump heads with Makise Kurisu again. Wait, don't tell me. Did that femme fatale kidnap Mayuri? Is that how the organization operates? Leaving without Mayuri isn't an option. Call me overprotective. She's like a little sister to me. There's a very real danger that she might wander off somewhere the moment I let her out of my sight. Mayuri has always been like that. You never know if she'll be there when I turn to look. In a sense, that's why I became Leon. I have to go back for her. The thought of climbing back to the 8th floor is depressing, but I have no choice. Music in this game is poppin'. When I get back to the assembly hall, Dr. Nakabachi's conference has just finished. Nobody's on stage, and the phony inventor has already left. 20 or so members of the audience are starting to pack up. I soon find Mayuri. She's in the corner, looking lost. Only she wasn't kidnapped. Even better, I don't see Makise Kurisu anywhere. Looks like I scared her off. So be it. I'll let her go this time. Still, I keep my eyes peeled as I run up to Mayuri. Why didn't you pick up? We're leaving.
おかりメタルウーパがいなくなっちゃった。
She turns to me with a forlorn expression.
いなくなった
Ran away? What?
勝手に動き出したの
It's alive? That's a little hard
それ
to
は
believe.
実
落としたみた
I
い。
think I dropped it. I see. So she was looking for it. It's not like it really matters.
見つからないなら諦
Forget
め
about
る
it. You can always get
Mata
another one.
again.
No, but it's super rare, bro. The odds are so low.
だってね、
Metal Upa sell upwards of 10,000 yen online, you know?
の
Wait, what? That toy was worth that much?
マユリよ
Think
一体どこで落とした
Where'd
の
you
だ
drop it?
わかんないか
I
ら
don't
探
know.
してる
That's
んだ
why I'm looking. Even if we did find it, you can't sell it, okay?
その
Said
1
I
枚
want
を
10,000
この
yen
俺
to
の研
fund my
究
research.
だから
It's only $100,
だ
bro.
ってば
Said you can't
マ
sell
ユ
it.
シンの名
Even
前
has
書いちゃった
Mayushi's
し。
name on it. Thus begins our search for the metal Upa.
てってれー。ウーパさん、ウー
Oh,
パさん。
why do I know what that sound is? That's like a Twitch notification for somebody, isn't it? I don't know. Upa, Upa, come out, wherever you are. Mary tries to calling its name. I don't know if she truly expects a response. By the way, doo-doo-doo is Mayuri's catchphrase. I've definitely heard that as like a Twitch emote. Not emote, like a Twitch notification sound. It means... Actually, I've never bothered to ask what it means. Anyway, the metal Upa is nowhere to be found. Maybe she didn't drop it in the assembly hall, but on the 7th floor landing near the capsule toy machines. Another possibility is that someone with an eye for rare items pilfered it. Just imagining the smug grin on that person's face makes me writhe in envy.
おのれ
What kind of man steals a helpless girl's toy?
恥を知れ
Is there nothing in his heart but lust for money? Man,
おかりんもね。
sounds like you, Okarin. Whoa, wasn't expecting that one from Mary. Damn. Got it kind of cool. What? Huh? What was that?
悲鳴かな。
Was that a scream? I think so. Only the presenter and a few other people are left in the assembly hall, including Mayuri and me. Less than half the audience remains. Everyone looks at each other anxiously, startled by the scream. Even I cannot suppress a shiver. First the explosion on the roof, now this. What's going on here? Mayuri squeezes my hand tight.
マユリここにいろ
Stay here, Mayuri. I take a deep breath, prepare myself, and head into the direction of the scream. Damn, he's really brave for being a psychopath. The echo leads me into a dark, empty hallway on the same floor. I'm pretty sure it came from around that corner. I crouch down and turn the corner slowly, keeping my eyes and ears peeled for any sign of danger. That's right, always peek your corners. And there, at the end of the passage, I see it. A There's something on the ground. No, someone. Is it the doctor? Motionless. Who is it? The clothes are familiar. Can't be. It's the doctor, or it's me? It's myself? Or is it the Oh, it's the girl? Makise Kurisu. Her face is turned away, but I know it's her. The impertinent genius girl I just fought with 10 minutes ago is now face down in a pool of bright red blood. She's dead. No. But... why? Suddenly I realize that I'm shaking. I want to run. Run away. I shouldn't have come. This is wrong. Someone killed Makise Kurisu. There's no other explanation. Who would do such a thing? There's no one else here. I twisted around in shock. Some other men have followed me, and every one of them is ghastly pale. They must have seen the body. Call the police! The man cries out in panic. At this, everyone starts screaming and running away. I follow them, of course. There's absolutely no reason to stay here. Concern for Makise Kurisu is suspended by my instinctive urge to flee. When I get back to the assembly hall, Mayuri is waiting for me with tears in her eyes. We're leaving. I grab Mayuri's hand and run. Okay. I race down the stairs, trying to drive the image of Kurisu's dead body from my mind, but I can't. The redness of her blood is burned into my mind, more than the sight of the body itself. That was my first time seeing a dead body. Is this what it looks like? When I realized that she was dead, I felt a chilling terror of a surge of nausea. That was all I felt, fear and disgust. Shouldn't there be something more? I guess I just didn't know her that well. Okay. I really love the art in this game. It looks so good.